So I'm here with Toni Toney, who is one of my really great friends. Nutritional guru is what I call you. Quantum internalist is what you call you. But you also started a nutritional revolution called Ecotarian. And I personally love eating this way. People ask me all the time how I keep my energy while I'm dancing, or always, well, really just being in movement at all times in my life, always. But I like the way you explain Ecotarian better than I do, but it is a lot of the principles that I eat. Like, so take it away. What is Ecotarian?
Awesome. Well, an Ecotarian for me is someone who not only eats for the sustainability of their body, but also lives accordingly.
So Toni, can you give me and everyone 3 things to do to be Ecotarian?
When I look at a vegan's diet and a vegetarian diet, usually they're eating processed foods.
A lot.
So the first thing to do is to understand that processed foods don't really come from nature.
Yeah.
So for me, it's eating fruits and veggies because they're alkalizing to the body. The second principle would be to eat local.
Yes.
So
farmers market.
Yes,
Why you
I
always
love
see me
the
at the
farmers
farmers market, because I love the farmers markets. I love
too.
local foods.
So that's principle number 2. And principle number 3 is that when we begin to adapt those principles, we see that there's a circadian rhythm.
Yes, so
attached.
Following that rhythm.
So following that rhythm
Yeah.
as an Ecotarian is gigantic. Because
Yes.
again, most vegans, vegetarians, paleo, whatever, you generally were eating round the clock.
Yes, most people think you have to eat right when you wake up. Everybody thinks that. Good breakfast is the way to go, right? And then eating every 2 hours, what happens is you spike your blood sugar, and then you're basically chasing it all day long. You've got to eat every 2 hours, and some people that works well, but for me and a lot of people that are very busy, that's pretty difficult to do. Sometimes you eat breakfast and you're running around, and then you haven't eaten, and then it's like 5 hours later, and you're like, you know, you're drained. So what I love is if you follow the circadian rhythms of the world and nature, and then there's a real opportune time to be getting all your calories, and you just, it's connection.
Yes.
It's like eating and feeling connected, which I personally love. This little hippie loves, which we all know. So that is Ecotarian in a nutshell, and you can go to ecotarian.com. It's probably right here. Ecotarian.com to learn more about it. And Toni, I love you. Thank you for being here with me.
You, and I enjoyed it
We're about
very
to
much.
cook. You are about to teach me your infamous pesto sauce, which is Ecotarian, is vegan, is healthy, and it tastes amazing. But first, because why not? We're gonna drink some. Please explain this. This is more than organic wine. This is called biodynamic wine, and it doesn't have sulfites, right?
Correct.
So this keeps you from having a hangover. So we're gonna drink and cook. Why not?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, Jenna, and to the goddess of your home. Isn't that great?
That's really good. Okay, I'm in.
Yum.
All right, so let's start. So with the pesto, these are our ingredients, but the thing that's amazing about it is there's actually not that much to this. There's really not a lot other than getting really wonderful ingredients. So can you explain each ingredient a little bit so we can be prepared?
Absolutely. Well, pesto actually means paste. We have 2 cups of pine nuts.
Okay.
And again, pine nuts come from 2 different places. One place is China and the other place is Europe. And I always buy the organic pine nuts from Europe. And then what I do is I don't even measure my olive oil, but I always...
I'm so happy to say
I don't measure most things.
I really don't measure either.
Me either.
Maybe I just get lucky, but.
This is a little slow.
So basically do you just try and coat, like you see it kind of rise up and then to when it's like at the top of the
At the very
pine
top
nuts?
of the pine nuts.
Okay, see that is the way I like to cook.
There we go.
Ooh, God, this looks so good. So then how many pinches of salt do you do?
Probably about 3. It depends upon how large your pinch is.
Well, I have a
little bit more.
I like a lot of salt.
Yeah, me too.
Is that good or should we do
Watch
one more?
this.
Yeah, done.
Big pinch. One more big pinch.
Okay, that was like 7 pinches, people. You're like 3.
You have little bitty hands.
Okay, good. Lots, and then this. How many garlic?
5 large.
5 cloves of garlic. Okay.
But again, I'm a garlic lover.
Yes, me too.
So some of you
Me
may not
too.
be, but
It's what makes it so tasty, though.
So we're going to start pulsing. Because again, it's a chunk.
Yeah, I like it chunky.
Okay, so now we're going to add the basil.
The basil. Now, fun little fact about basil. A lot of ancient cultures, and for years and years, they would use basil for like heart healing, and for like, if you see these indigenous women, they'd be like smelling basil.
I
so
love
it's
it.
very good and good for the heart.
Love it. Love
Little
it.
hippie trick.
And I go a lot to the
That's
island.
a lot of basil. Use that much basil.
Yes.
You still pulse it.
Pulse it.
Doesn't really like to work for you though. It's not a Blend Tech commercial. Yummy.
And again, as you can see, you know, there's just little bitty bits of the basil.
And you don't
in
do
here.
it any more down than that. That's like
That's it.
okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. So good.
So for people who want to be like all raw, what we'll do is just like pasta. You can do the zucchini. You can do the
Gnocchi,
thank you, or you can use gluten-free brown rice organic
which is
pasta.
so delicious because it has a ton of protein in it. I swear to you, Evie never knows that this is not real pasta, and you get protein and it's healthier. So great, let's cook this. So we decided to do organic potato gnocchi.
Yes.
And we're gonna put this incredible pesto sauce on it right now.
And if we wanted, we could chop up sun-dried tomatoes. But for now,
I would like to do that because that
Okay.
sounds delicious.
You got it.
I know, I'm one of those people that's like, douse it in sauce. Not enough sauce.
and again, usually what I do is I add a salad on the side.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot more like alkalizing.
Do a little like sprinkling of zucchini maybe.
Cool. Totally.
All right, so we're gonna take 2 of these sun-dried tomatoes, and just chop them up, right? Sprinkle that on top. Also get a little extra olive oil, which is nice.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is so good, and actually, and all in all, it doesn't take that long to make it.
So I'll take the pesto with what I have left, put it in a mason jar, put it in the fridge, and
And eat it constantly. This is so delicious. I hope you really enjoyed this today. I hope you go home and make this and comment and tell me how incredible this tastes. And more to come with Toni Toney. We'll do many more recipes.
Sounds
and
wonderful.
yeah, thanks for watching.